All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Maumelle Sports Network. And sorry, they started the game on us early, so hopefully you guys have caught a little bit of this as we're getting started. First batter went down by strikeout, I believe.
Yes, struck out. You got Ethan Perry at bat now.
So Ethan Perry batting on the mound. Let's see. That ball hit to the left. Fair ball down the left field line, and that is going to be trouble as heading for second is Ethan Perry, and he'll get in with a stand-up double.
A solid hit.
He's got to zoom out now. Working on our camera situation here.
And Caleb Solers.
Caleb Solers,
Lefty.
Up to bat here. And we'll get in a groove here before long, just like this game. As they got things started a little early. That ball's going to be fouled back. As we're pulling kind of triple duty here as we get to run the board too. So second pitch coming. And that one hangs up outside on the curve.
It didn't curve that much.
No, wind may have had something to do with that.
Yeah, I'd say so. It was a pretty windy day.
It is a very breezy day.
Anything up in the air could get out of here. That's a D part, too.
And that one popped straight up. And going to be a tough play out as center's coming in. And now overplayed it as that ball gets over top of him. And now running as they're going to try to score here, I believe. Nope, and Benton will hold. And now runners at second and third with just one out here early in the top of the first inning.
People are losing their hats left and right.
We will have a...
That was a routine infield fly, and it went over the center fielder's head, who definitely was not ready for the win there.
I was listening to Coach talking before the game, and he was reminding the guys that anything in the air deep, you're going to be tagging on today. That ball stays up high.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know. That board out there is not working for some reason.
Austin Phillips.
Austin Phillips, the designated hitter batting for Benton here. Still on the mound, Ryan Maceris.
Foul ball. I got to take out.
And now earlier we had our scoreboard working up there, but for some reason I'm not seeing anything coming up. 1-1 in the count right now. And that one is a strike called to Phillips. So Phillips, the DH, two ducks on the pond here as they get ready to. Benton trying to strike first here in the top of the first of this doubleheader. Very windy day. Anything in the air is going to be trolling. That ball's up. Deep to left field. Wind pushing it deeper. Back left fielder's going to make the play. Tagging and scoring will be Perry. And that'll be our second out in the top of the first. And 1-0. Benton. So 2 away here as Andrew Armstrong will come to the plate for the Panthers. And a mound visit here as we will have 2 camera angles here for you here in just a few as we're waiting our second camera person to get here.
The early start didn't help that.
No. I was still trying to deliver our other camera to center field.
You were at center field, and I heard them say break and say Hornets, and they hit the field, and I was like, wait a minute.
And that one a little outside as Maceris. He's good. He ain't gonna hurt nothing. Y'all get to hear the.
You know what it was?
You'll get to hear the 4-year-old who's in the booth with us today. So
he's had a birthday since the last time we were on.
Yes, he has. And that one's going to be outside on the fastball.
Pitcher's having a little bit of trouble locating the strike zone.
Get us to 2-0 here early. And I don't know why the board out there is not lighting up on balls and strikes for me.
I stepped outside to take that call, and the guy who was going to be in here working it looked at me funny.
He can come in here and work it. It's his. That one's inside. That's going to be ball 3. So 3-0 now, the count.
You give him something here, you're taking all the way here.
Yeah. No green light this early.
No, you're holding on this one.
And And that one right down the middle. That'll be strike one for Maceres.
Gonna need another one.
So Maceres trying to battle back here. The missed pop fly. You're in the first base dugout. No, I'm sorry, third base dugout. Maumelle's dugout right there. And this one is popped up. Nobody sees it. I think it's going to get out of play.
It left the park that way.
So, again, bear with us. Obviously, our first attempt at broadcasting Maumelle Hornet baseball and trying to figure out the layout of the field. I wish we would have done a few more games, to be honest. And that one, good pitch, strikes him out on the foul tip. And that'll be the third out of the inning.
High heat, can't lay off of it.
So after a half inning of play, Benton leads 1-0.
Oh.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, as we get ready for the bottom of the first. Due up to bat for the Hornets. Thank you. Is going to be Alan Timmons, Tag Andrews, and Brendan Rochelle. Hank Gillespie will bat if anybody reaches. So first pitch is way inside, and that'll be ball one from Benton pitcher Jake Jones. Second one in the dirt outside. That'll be ball two.
Looks like he throws pretty hard to me.
Definitely some good velocity coming in. Now if he can just find the zone. And that one up. That'll be ball three. And so a 3-0 count here to the leadoff man, Alan Timmons.
Timmons doesn't have much of a strike zone, so you have to be precise when you throw this one.
And that one will be right down the middle, taking all the way, and that'll make it 3-1. Excited to see our guy, Caleb Thurman. That was low. Oh, a late strike call. And so that'll be strike two.
I don't know about that one.
Hard to see the level it's coming across from right here behind him, but that definitely looked low. Timmons thought it was low, but he'll step back in.
Catcher's knee.
And that one right down the middle, fouled off, out of play to the right. Count's going to stay 3-2. So full count here as we are just underway in the bottom of the first.
Timmons got a hole he's standing in there, doesn't he?
They have dug one out already. That one, oh, good pitch on the outside corner by Jones, and that'll be strike three and the first out of the Hornets, bottom half of the first. So now up will be Tag Andrews.
Third baseman.
That's a baseball name if I've ever heard one, Tag.
Squatty stance, a lot of bat movement. See if we can turn that into a hit.
That one's going to be up and out. That'll be ball one.
Don't think he might run the bases a little bit. That mitt in his back pocket, huh?
Yeah, maybe so. That one's up and away. That'll be ball 2. And again, they'll have to battle to get back into this, get it back into the count here as he falls behind early.
Steve, would you rather have a pitcher that throws 100 miles an hour or somebody that gets it across the plate with control?
Well, 100 in command is always a good thing, but that doesn't happen often.
No.
I'm getting some notes here from the baseball guru himself, Kevin Bohannon, letting us know Jake Jones is a right-handed pitcher, obviously. Velo 84 to 86 and get up to 87 with a good curveball. That was a good pitch for strike 2. Tag is committed to the Hogs as a pitcher. How about that?
Tag Andrews?
Yeah.
Kind of want to see this.
And that one, he's going to swing right through that one, and that'll be the second out of the inning, strike 3. Andrews will sit. Jake Jones looking good here early for Benton.
2 strikeouts on the board.
Tag is a class of 2024.
Oh, wow. So he's a freshman.
We'll learn our Maumelle Hornets. A lot of these guys commit that early. And, good pitch again is Jones, the Velo. And Maumelle having a hard time keeping up. We're catching up to it here early on. Is now up to bat is number 12, Brendan Rochelle.
He's going to fill the hole in that Timmons left.
And that one to right. If that stays fair, it's trouble. Getting down is down. And now takes a tough hop and picked up there by the right fielder for Benton. And let's see if Maumelle will try to stretch. They won't, and that'll do so. A 2-out single for the Hornets. And that was Andrew Armstrong, who struggled with it a little bit out there and right. And anything, again, in the air this evening is going to be an adventure for both of these teams.
You have to be an outstanding outfielder, period, to play in anything with wind like this.
So 2 away here as coming to bat is going to be Hank Gillespie.
Committing to that first step is a problem.
Yeah.
It's always back. It's never forward.
It's going to be back all day today. You might as well just head on back.
Take 2 or 3 steps or stand back further.
And trying to pick off move here quickly. As Rochelle gets back. So Jones looking in, gets the sign, pitches in, and way inside.
Chin music.
So far, Jones has fallen behind every hitter here in the first, but has battled back.
2 strikeouts so far.
Giving up the 1 single. And that one up and out. Wanted to chase it. He won't. That'll be ball 2. 2-0.
That's a hard pitch to lay off of, especially if you're standing in that box. A big lead over here at first.
See if Jones checks him. He won't. Pitch is coming. That one swung through by Gillespie. That'll be strike 1. 2-1 our count now. I don't know if you can hear that wind. I can hear, way up. That was forehead music.
It wasn't chin. That was above that. It was above the pay grade there.
So 3-1 your count now here. 1-0 Benton. They lead early off of an adventurous fly ball that was an infield fly that somehow ended up about halfway in the center field with this wind.
Somebody might get their first home run of the season.
And they'll check on Gillespie again. He gets back. It's definitely a big ballpark now. 310 to the corners, 365 in the alleys, 390 to dead center field.
Get it up in the wind with a good pop, it'll go.
They get it up in the wind to center field, my truck might be in trouble.
Yeah, we're taking wind instead of Steve. You want to take batting practice after this?
That one, lays off of that, and that'll be ball 4.
That's a good pitch to lay off of. It's a very good eye by the batter.
So 2 on here, 2 out in the bottom half of the first. Maumelle trying to match Benton here as this will be Ryan Maceris, the pitcher.
Pitch runner.
And we're going to get a pinch runner already. We are.
What are we doing here?
So into run. I'm trying to get a number here. That is number 9.
Ted Williams.
I believe that is Paxton Compton. I can't see a number for sure, though. He's come in to run. And that one's right down the middle for strike 1.
Went ahead and swung at that.
Jones getting ahead of the batter here now with 2 outs. And that one right down the middle. Maceris late on it. It's going to be strike 2. So 0-2 count now. And it's wide open for what Jones wants to throw here. I'm going to guess fastball down and in.
Yeah, we're going to be down and out. We're hitting dirt.
He's setting up outside. That ball right out the outside corner. Good pitch. He just missed.
We were both wrong.
Good 2-strike pitch there by Jones. He wanted it. It was well outside, though. And that'll make it 1-2 here. And Sayers trying to help his own cause out here. Needs a base hit. And Sayers on this good slider as he was way out in front of that, and that'll do it for the first. So after an inning of play, Benton leads 1-0. All right, so we're back. He changed his mind. It's Armstrong.
That's up.
Oh, sorry, Carson hits that one up. That's going to be a tough play, a good play by the third baseman. And that is, as we try to figure that, that's Tag Andrews making that play. So out number 1. And sorry, that was Carson Buchanan.
Get Jake Jones up now.
Now Jake Jones will come up to try to help his situation out. That one's outside.
Batting from the left side, pitching right.
And 1-0 here on Jones. That one popped straight up, and another play for Tag Andrews as he's going to fight the wind again. He's calling for it, chasing it down. He can't get it. And that ball hits the ground, and Jones will retreat back to first. And again, an adventure today with this wind.
E5.
Yeah.
E5.
Here, I can hit the air button over here.
You should. One time.
That didn't work. I don't know how that thing works. All right.
Well,
now batting for Benton is going to be Brooks Lane, the catcher.
Could be very confused and say Lane Brooks.
I know it. And now, close there on the pickoff move. But he's back.
That Jones that was hit that pop-up, right? The pitcher?
Yeah.
Well, the pitcher's not running. Number 3 is.
Are they switching? And runner is going. Ball's going to be fouled back straight up over top of us. Back off the fence. It'll stay in play.
Be Jake Green, I imagine.
Oh, they got a whole extra roster down there. What a cute
Printed.
roster they got.
It's adorable.
So Maceris. That one popped up as well on strike. When that one, that's a tough play too. Center fielder coming in, and he makes a good play. As that
kept it in front of him.
That was Dylan Wilson who came in to make that play, and that'll be out number 2.
He had to redeem himself for overrunning the first one.
So 2 away now. You're in the top of the first. Runner at first for Benton as Maceris looks in, and now batting will be Jack Woolbright. Woolbright's a good athlete. And, oh, he might have got him very close. They're going to say he's safe. That was close on the pick move by Maceres.
You said Woolbright's a good athlete. What do you know about him?
Well, I used to go to church with him.
Oh, really?
That's all I know, but I've seen him on the football field. And, oh, he might have got him there. Nope, he got back again very close on the pick. A quick move.
He is risking it here for the biscuit.
And that one outside. That'll be ball one.
I wouldn't be surprised to get a pitch out here. As much lead as he's taken.
And he took off on a hit and run just a minute ago. It was fouled back.
Got 2 outs here, so he's going to be running on any contact.
And that one low, and he will take off. And no throw here as
he slid a little short, but he's safe.
He's our catcher. At 19, yes. So our catcher, Hank Gillespie, couldn't handle it there. And so 2-0 is the count. That one will be outside, and that'll drive the count to 3-0 here. So Maceres got to make a pitch. Sun has popped out a little bit. It's going to make things even trickier, and that'll be ball 4. So Woolbright will walk. Jackson Cobb, I believe.
Should be.
Well, it's not.
Number 6.
That is number 6.
Aiden Garrett.
Aiden Garrett. That is not.
This is interesting.
All right, so batting now will be Aiden Garrett.
With 2 on.
Back to the top of the order, sorry. So Garrett, ball, good pitch. Just missed with that one. Ball inside, it'll be 1-0. Here's Maceres. Does not want to get further behind here early in this one. One 1-0. And that one down and in. And right now Maceres is struggling to find the zone. 2-0.
That's what that is.
Mm-hmm. Is a confusing lineup.
Yes.
We've done the same thing, though, if you look at ours.
Yes.
And so that one way inside, and that'll make it 3-0. And right now, Maceres is struggling. We'll see if Coach Davis wants to go out as Gillespie will go out and have a conversation.
Love how kids have picked up the whole hiding their faces when they talk in a baseball glove now. Instead of just talking, you're going to talk like this, like you're wearing a mask almost.
We did that all the time.
I never had to.
Being hit by a hurricane in here right now.
2 buzzsaws with it.
Maceres, he'll miss outside, and that's going to load it up for the Panthers. So 2 away. Bases are loaded here for the Panthers, and coming to bat will be Ethan Perry, the center fielder.
Kind of just from the looks of it, I don't think this would be the guy you would want coming up here. Pretty sure this is the guy who hit the double down there to lead off. It had the to get the second. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you'd think we'd be doing our job here with scorebooks in front of us, but we're failing. And now another one. I think that is.
I don't have one.
What's that? About 8 straight now by Maceres. As Coach Davis had poked his head out of the dugout for a moment. Now he's stepped back in, and no changes coming yet. So we're going to try to let Maceres work out of this. That one, good pitch. That one tailed in. That'll be the first strike in a bit here from Maceres.
Second baseman showing a little bit of anger here.
Perry going to try to keep working the count here. 1-1, 2 outs here in the top of the second. 1-0, Panthers lead. That one's up. That'll be ball 2. Benton, in a weird turn of events, is the home team today. As they're sitting in the visitors' dugout, but they are the home team for this game.
They batted first.
Did they bat first? Well, they were supposed to be the home team for this game. I'm not sure why we did that. They were supposed to be. And they try to pick. Nothing going there as they were trying to bait Benton into taking off to the plate. So Maceres, Perry waiting. 2-1 count. And right back of the middle. What a catch by Maceres. Maceres said, look what I found, and that'll do it. So that'll do it for the top of the first. A big play by Maceres to get himself out of it.
He hit that one on the screws.
After an inning and a half, it's still 1-0, Benton. All right, welcome back as we get set for the bottom half of the second here. And coming to bat will be number 24, Dylan Wilson, the center fielder for Maumelle. Jake Jones is
back on the mound.
Still on the mound from Benton here, holding a 1-0 lead. And we're ready to play ball.
Ump says play ball.
And that one's low. Ball one. And we'll see if Maumelle can get a little something going here as they were able to force Benton into leaving the bases loaded in the top half of the second. That ball's low, bounces it up in there, and that'll be 2-0. And again, Jones picks up where he left off in the first, falling behind hitters early.
2-0.
That one's outside.
3-0.
Make it 3-0. Getting some good commentary in the background.
That's there.
That'll be strike one.
Mr. Oak points his finger to the right.
So it's 3 balls and a strike here as Wilson looking to put something in play. Jones, the pitch, outside, ball 4, gets away from the catcher. We'll see if
might go.
And he's going to make a big turn, and no, he'll stay right there. So that'll get the leadoff man on for Maumelle. So go ahead.
We used to have a guy that do that. He'd kind of trot down to first and then kind of lull everybody to sleep, and he was turned on going to second. You forget about it. He was quick, too.
So DH, Brennan Pritchett will step in here with a runner on, nobody out. And Jones again outside as he's struggling to find the zone.
That wasn't far off. Yet still a ball. Ball 5.
You don't have to miss by much.
Nope.
That one's low, and that'll be ball 2. So 2-0.
Wear a pitcher's arm out pretty quick. Coach coming out of the dugout here. And talked to Jones on the bump.
And so now coaches want to have a chat here with Jones. We got extra commentators in the booth with us, so they're giving us some Roblox commentary over there, whatever they got going on. But again, we want to say thanks to everybody joining us here on our first inaugural baseball broadcast for Maumelle Sports Network. It's not our first broadcast as a company. We spent a little time out here at this ballpark last summer broadcasting a little bit. Oh, that smells. All I smell is peppers when you open that up. Leave it to Andy to bring the food. I'll eat my mozzarella sticks.
Well, I'm going to eat my salmon. So
we're back.
To lose a little weight.
2-0 the count. That one fouled off. And that'll make it 2-1 here. It's Pritchett. Runner on first from Maumelle. Nobody out here in the bottom half of our second inning. Maybe they're going to split the home duties in this one. That one's low. That'll be ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Make sure you give extra thanks to our camera folks today as they are battling this breeze. Now trying to get the pick off here and nearly threw it away. Good play by the first baseman to bring that one in. Caleb Sollers.
He almost threw a ball over there to first. It was not the strike zone.
It was not. Jones right down the middle. That ball's going to go foul. Just foul. And that'll bring the count full. So full count as Benton trying to run that baseball down as it made its way all the way to the furthest corner. And now throws this one away, and they called that strike 3. So that'll be strike 3 as it got away. Runner advances to second, so 1 away. Wilson advances to second here, and now coming to bat will be the left fielder, Carter. Boy, Puelazak? Somebody's going to have to help me with that one. First pitch by Jones is low.
The guy with the long flowy hair.
I believe that was Jones's 3rd strikeout of the day.
I think so.
And that one right down the middle just throws it right by Carter.
He's working on his 4th.
And that is Puelzak, a junior for Maumelle here. And now the pick play, and I threw it into center field. They will hold him as the center fielder was doing a good job of being right there ready for it. But the shortstop was nowhere near the play.
Caught him sleeping.
And gets into center, but no harm done for Benton here as the runner will stay at second.
The object is to catch the runner sleeping, not your own shortstop. He was sleeping too, but he got back.
And now he's on the running. They're trying the bunt. That's going to be fouled off. And a tough break for Maumelle there as they had something going. And now Benton's catcher, he's feeling that one. I think that ball bounced right up off his thigh.
Feels good.
Now the umpires will come out and give our catcher time to regain some composure here. There's our catcher, Jackson Cobb. So 1-2 the count. Carter will try to get this one in play after missing the bunt. 1 away, and that one's outside. Going to be ball 2, 2-2. So 2-2, 1 away. Jones shakes off the first one. Now he'll bring it. And that one blown right by him, and Carter was stepping out as soon as the pitch was coming. I'm not sure if he got what he wanted there, but that'll be strikeout number 4, I believe, for Jones.
It is.
So now up to bat will be number 15, Tanner Kinley. And that one way inside to Kinley. Ball 1, and Maumelle does not want to leave a man in scoring position again here in this one. Wilson gets his lead. They're going to hold him a little as he's about shortstop level, and shortstop will back out. And that ball's tailed outside, but it'll be called strike 1.
Paint the corner, Steve. Paint the corner.
Kinley waiting the pitch from Jones. Here comes the pitch, and swings right through that one for strike 2.
A little bit behind.
Good pitch on the outside corner.
Seems like he's located at strike zone the past couple shots. Setting up outside here.
And that one right down the middle, strike 3. And that'll do it for the home half of the second. After 2, Benton leads 1-0. All right, so we are back and ready for the top of the third. And that one is strike one called here from Maceres. I can't see the number here for our batter.
If he swings through this pitch, I'll let you know. 8.
And that one low. That's going to be Caleb Sollers. So count 1-1 here. And that one right. Good pitch there. Is swinging through that one is Sollers. And that'll be strike 2. 1-2 now our count. And so far, just to recap, our only run in this one was after a tough fly ball. That one's going to be a little outside. Tough fly ball in the first. Maumelle couldn't handle. Got a couple runners on. Benton was able to punch one across for the 1-0 lead in the top of the first. And that one way, and that hit him. And that ball's going to hit him in the leg, and that'll get Benton, leadoff man, on. As Sollers. So now to bat will be Austin Phillips.
That's going to leave a mark, Steve.
That could have been worse.
Oh, yeah, it could have been. It's going to leave a mark.
Probably won't have the great stitch marks that you're used to seeing, but
doesn't look like it's really affecting you much. It's had a pretty big lead over at first.
So Phillips, and now Maceres will check on him, and he's back. And we'll see. I know Maumelle talking here. Listen to
a little chatter.
Coach Davis talking prior to the game. He's wanting them to be aggressive. That one right down the middle, fouled straight back. That'll be strike 1.
15's got it. Carson Buchanan with the scoop of the foul ball there.
Maceres out of the stretch. That one's down low. A nice stop there. A great stop.
Yes, sir.
By our catcher, Chase Tucker. That's not Tucker.
18.
That is Gillespie, sorry. That looks like an 8, but that's a 9. There's not an 18 on this roster.
My bad.
I know I did the same. I did the same thing. That one's going to be fouled back as Phillips battles here. And now Maceres.
2 strikes.
A 1-2 count here. Here comes in. Oh, that's got him. Strike 3. As Phillips will have a seat as he watched that one on the outside corner.
That's outside. I'm not even going to give you the benefit of saying outside corner. That was outside.
It's high school baseball. It's a little wider zone.
It's like middle chalk line to middle chalk line.
It's about that Matt Goodhart zone he got against
in the 9th.
A&M in the 9th on Sunday afternoon.
Same one Caden Wallace got.
Yeah.
Oh, you shut your mouth over there. You shut your pie hole right now. All right.
So Maceres looks. He'll bring this one home, and that's a good pitch right down the middle. Great pitch. He's Armstrong. Now down in the count 0-1. Hey, I can actually see the board now out there. It's lighting up again.
Hey, there we go. Somebody changed the bulbs.
Maceres, that one's up. Good play by Gillespie.
The strike zone looks a little different from up here as opposed to sitting down. Not going to lie.
Right.
You can see a lot more if you're right there with that catcher's head.
I can't sit. I don't even need to sit on anyway.
I'm going to sit on that stool as soon as my legs come back to wake.
That one's, good pitch. A little up. And Maceres misses. That'll make it 2-1.
Pitch was not there. It looked good. If it had been down a foot.
As a batter, that's one you're watching going, come on down. Just come down. Yes. That ball's hanging. This wind, let me get it up there. That ball is hit hard to left. Coming in as left fielder now. He takes a step back. Let's see if he can play it. He's under it. Got it. And he makes the play.
Well, the wind died down a little bit right now.
Is our left fielder, Carter Powelizak. I swear I'm butchering that, and I apologize. But Powelizak makes the play. And that is out number 2 of our third.
How dare you butcher somebody's name?
It's never happened ever.
No, not you.
So Buchanan steps in.
You can't be perfect all the time, Steve.
Maceres throws that Curveball hung up there. That's ball one.
That was no good for me. I'm left-handed. I'm sitting back. I can't do anything with that. It's coming to me. It's way in. You hang one over the plate like that.
That ball stays outside.
Different story.
Yeah. Leave me the one hanging. So Maceras, 1-1 or 2-0 our count.
Come in there like a tater and leave like a rocket.
And Maceras lost his hat on the pitch. That wind is something else, you guys. His hat is almost a shortstop.
That is the first time I've ever seen that happen. You were talking about mess up your delivery.
That'll throw you off.
I would have flinched and reached for my hat. I'd have called me for a ball.
Stop. No.
Look, the wind took my hat off. I don't even want to wear it no more.
So 3-0 now the count. We'll see if Buchanan just watches this one, that one, and that'll be ball 4. So Maceras, a little struggle here. Now 2 on, 2 outs. Here in our third for Benton.
Got 2 outs here. Anything on the ground, but hadn't really seen much hit on the ground here.
No, everything's been up, which is going to be trouble today, as we have seen.
Anything a bloop might end up deep in the outfield.
Yeah. I don't know that we'll see anything leave the yard today, but.
Yeah, we will. It's happening. Have faith.
That ball popped straight up, but no telling where it's going to catch her. Gillespie looking for it. Gillespie calling for it. Gillespie, now the pitcher, run into each other. And, boy, he took a shot, but Maceras catches it. And that'll do it for the third. After 2.5 of them.
The communication failed.
After 2.5, Benton leads 1-0. All right, so we are ready here for the bottom of the third. Leading off for Maumelle will be number 31, Alan Timmons. We're back to the top of the order, so it'll be Timmons, Andrews, and Rochelle.
Jones has got 5 strikeouts through 2 innings here, Steve.
Jones looking to get ahead of some batters, and
oh, wow.
Timmons helped him. Way inside as he chases that one.
I think he was trying to fight it off from hitting him more than he was swinging at it. If he gets on the base path, he might be pretty quick. He looks like it at least.
Mm-hmm. That ball tailed right off the plate, maybe a little low, and that'll make it 1-1. Those windows. And Timmons swings through that one. That'll make it 1-2 here.
Golly. Tear a lat.
So here from the Maumelle Diamond Center in Maumelle, technically North Little Rock. That ball's up. That'll be 2-2.
All counts massy.
I know one thing. I do like the new exit here in Maumelle.
Absolutely.
It's a fantastic thing.
I've taken it twice this week.
Nice.
Or within a week. No
inside. Fights that one off. That's deep play.
Long
throw. What a play by Aiden Garrett, the Little Rock signee for the Benton Panthers.
Made that look easy.
And that may not have been Garrett.
6.
That was Garrett. Yes, it was. So great play by Aiden Garrett. I thought he was going to beat that out all day long.
His wheels were not enough.
So Now tag Andrews will
Third baseman.
step in. Andrews, the freshman, Razorback commit.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, I've been trying to tell folks over the last couple of months since we started this partnership with Maumelle. Well, that came right at us, ball 2. But we've been talking about the amount of talent over here at Maumelle, and there is a special amount of talent.
In all
here.
sports.
You didn't get a chance, head to hogsports.com. This is not a shameless promotion, but our guy Nico Davier had a nice little write-up by the folks at 24 at hogsports.com this week. He's headed to Nebraska here in a few weeks.
Nah, he don't
his
need
first
to do that.
official.
I'm just happy he gets them.
And that'll be strike 1 here, as I believe our count is at 3-1. And that one well outside, and that'll be ball 4.
Quickly.
So first base runner of the inning for the Hornets. And now stepping in is going to be number 12, Brendan Rochelle, our first baseman. So Rochelle takes a look at Jones, who's down the stretch. Over at first is Andrews. Rochelle way outside. That'll be ball 1. I tell you, if Andrews ends up on the hill, and we already got Big Baby headed to the hill, that ball's going to be popped up over top of us. That's a little high. Maybe Nico heads to the hill. Going to have a lot of Maumelle Hornet flavor.
Small pipeline.
In Fayetteville. And a lot of talent coming out in basketball next year as well. And that ball, good pitch. Boy, what a pitch there by Jones. That's almost unhittable.
Unless you're a lefty. You might have a chance at that from the other side of the plate. Other than that, you forget about it.
About all you're going to do with it from the other side of the plate is
golf swing.
Yeah, and dribble it to the second baseman. That good pitch again. Started that one a little further inside. And Rochelle does a good job just to hang in and fight that one off. So 1-2 is our count here. 1 away. Andrews at first. As the Hornets trying to match Benton's 1 run from the first inning. That one's up. That'll be ball 2. So a 2-2 count as Andrews reached on the walk. And now Jones peering in. Gets the call. And nice pitch. Just got enough of it. And bobble it at third to see if he can pick it up and get him. No, he's going to beat it out at first. And now trying to throw behind the runner at second. He's back. And Maumelle's got something cooking. Runners at first and second now.
Andrews almost got himself in trouble there.
Yeah, he did. After the error by Woolbright at third. Woolbright couldn't handle it. And Maumelle got some runner in scoring position with Andrews at second. Rochelle at first. And now at the plate will be the cleanup hitter, Hank Gillespie, your catcher. Gillespie way up.
Gillespie got a chance to do something here. There's only 1 out.
Yeah, you got to put something in play here. Yeah. Get something in the air, make them work on something. So far in this inning, Benton's
pretty good big gap between short and third.
That's a good pitch. That'll be strike 1. Count goes to 1-1 here to Gillespie.
Of course, the same could be said between second and first, too.
Jones, he's set. There's the pitch. And, Gillespie got a good one in on the hands a little bit. That'll be strike 2.
Insurance.
So now Gillespie, 1-2 count here. And that's down. A good eye there by Gillespie. Gets it to 2-2. Gillespie, you want to line something here. Find a gap, big gap in left center right now. And that ball going to be touched out of play here to the right. So Gillespie continues to hang in there. Again, Andrews at second. Rochelle at first. One away, 1-0 Benton. A 2-2 count here. Sets, delivers. Good pitch, and Gillespie does a good job just to hang on to that slider. That was a good slider by Jones. And Gillespie does a great job just hanging in there. 2-2 count, one away for Maumelle. Jones, he's set. There's the pitch. Up, and that'll be ball 3, and the count will go full. Full count. One away, and Gillespie. You're going to get the pitch you want here if you're Gillespie. And popped it up, and it's going to be a tough play. Coming in as the shortstop, Garrett. Garrett looking for it and dropped it. Garrett drops it, and infield fly, I believe, was in play there, and so that'll be out number 2. I didn't see the call, but it was obviously called. I don't know. I never heard it audibly called, but I think Garrett never heard it either, so he tried to play the old drop it and turn the quick double play. It didn't work as they get the out, and it'll be 2 away here for Maumelle as Maceres with another chance to help himself out and get something going here for Maumelle. That ball's behind Maceres on the curve. That one way behind the hitter. No kidding. That ball was way over there.
I missed something.
Right. You missed a pitch go behind Maceres here on the last curveball by Jones.
Good catch.
Down Jones, and good pitch inside on the fastball. Maceres couldn't catch up to it. Is up and in, and makes the count 1-1. So now 2 away here as Maumelle does not want to leave Ducks on the pond again here in the 3rd. Big opportunity to get on the board here in our 3rd inning. Jones delivers. That's low. Good scoop there by our catcher, Jackson Cobb. That makes it 2-1. And now Jones will peer in, and that one right down the middle. Maceres again cannot catch up with it. And Maceres, both of his at-bats so far, he seems to have a lot of trouble catching up with the fastball.
See if we can make it work here.
And boy, Maceres did a good job to hang on that one as he fouls it between the legs of Cobb. Cobb took that one off the hammy. So you want to be a catcher.
The tools of ignorance. Here's what my dad used to call them. I was like, why is that, Dad? He said, just watch. I said, no.
Now Jones, deep breath, delivers, and that's down and away.
Ooh-wee.
And that'll load the count, 3-2. So full count here, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Maceres.
He needs to help himself out here.
Yeah, base hit would be huge. I'd look for the fastball. You better be sitting on it. There's the pitch. That was fastball. Maceres can't catch up with it, and that'll do it. So that'll do it for the 3rd. Maumelle strands 2 after 3, 1-0. Panthers lead. right, as we are set and ready. Top of the fourth. 1-0. Benton leads it. As up to bat will be Brooks Lane, Jack Woolbright, and then I'll go back to the top of the order with Aiden Garrett. So Maceres unable to help himself out in that third, leaves 2 runners stranded.
Now he's got to play defense.
I got to jump out here and try to keep filling the zone.
Well, he caught a laser to get himself out of the last inning. So
yeah, a big play to get out of that inning too, to leave the bases loaded.
Part of it was self-defense.
So Lane fouls that one off. 1-1. Maceres is ready to work quick. Maceres right back up there. He'll bring it. That one's in there. Fouled off to the right. Strike 2. That one will find its way out of play. I tell you, this is a bustling little area here of Maumelle. We watch the new charter high school being built over there. That pitch a little low. Ball 2. And then a new subdivision going on across, a bunch of subdivisions going in across the street from us. So Maceres, good pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. And that'll be out number 1 of the fourth for the Maumelle Hornets. By the way, any good calls we get from Mr. Blue here this evening, I take credit for, since we had a nice long conversation about this game on the way through the gates this afternoon.
It's a long walk.
There was no exchange of dollar bills, though, I promise. That one, a little defensive swing is going to be foul for Jack Woolbright. Woolbright, the third baseman, struggled with one play in the bottom half of the third. Ended up not hurting the Panthers as they still lead this one 1-0. Maceres pitch. That one's a little outside. He's going to get that strike call on the outside corner. And 0-2. I love that high school expanded zone. Maceres. And see, that's what happens. You get that expanded zone and get the ball up and out. Good pitch by Maceres, and that'll be out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Maumelle.
Not a good pitch. It was a bad pitch.
That's a good pitcher's pitch.
This is a very good pitcher's pitch.
That is a great pitcher's pitch on 0-2. Up and away, make them chase. You just got an outside call, so good job. It's hard to not swing at that high heat. That one's way outside. He's not going to get that one. If your catcher's got to dive, you're probably not going to get that call. So 1-0 here, 2 away. And that one, nice pitch, outside corner, hit, and nice play. Can he gobble it up? Got it, throws to first, and the play called it. Got him. Great play there by the second baseman. I'm going to get that one right. That was Tanner Kinley making that play and gets the out, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Benton leads 1-0.
And we're back.
All right. Here we go. So leading off will be number 24, Dylan Wilson from Maumelle. To be Wilson, Pritchett, and Puelazak, and that's strike one.
Hey, you got it that time.
I hope that's right. I really do. I don't know that there's anybody in our comments correcting me at this point, but yeah.
Softball team, y'all watching?
They're playing right across the street.
Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll have to get out maybe for some softball next season. And Jones in. Oh, what a pitch. Beautiful pitch there for strike three, and quickly makes quick work of Dylan Wilson as Jones settling in here in our fourth. Beautiful pitch by Jones.
Could be Palzak.
It could be.
Survey says?
Palzak. I don't know.
I'm going with Palzak.
All right, so one away here, and that pitch is down and away for Jones. Up to bat, Brennan Pritchett, who reached on a walk his last at bat.
Good eye. Good eye.
So Pritchett way outside, 2-0.
He might reach on another walk.
We'll take it. Maumelle needs some base runners here. We're getting late. Past halfway in this one as we're in the bottom of the fourth. That one late was Pritchett on that one, driving the count to 2-1. So far, it seems like Maumelle is not able to catch up to this fastball from Jones. It's got good velocity, probably in the mid-80s. And that one again, now he taps this one into right. That's pushing deep, carrying, and all the way to the right field. That ball carried a lot further than I thought it would. And that'll be out number 2 for Maumelle.
He's still late on it.
He was late, and that's been the story of the day so far for Maumelle. 2 away here as Kinley steps in.
It's not Kinley.
That is not Kinley.
It's Palzak.
You're right.
No matter threat.
Sorry, I went the wrong direction.
It's okay.
I went one too many.
That's why I'm here for you.
That's right. We make a great team that way. You fix all my screw-ups.
I don't fix all of them.
So Jones.
I can fix a couple. I'm good for about 2 or 3 a game, and that's it. Anything after that, it's all you, bud.
That one's up and in. Walzak ducks out of the way.
You see that face when he was looking this way? Whoa.
2-1.
Bat off the shoulders, child. Come on.
And that one, good pitch. What a pitch there by Jones. And 2-2 now the count here is Walzak's going to have to pull that bat off his shoulder.
Yeah, you are not Mickey Tettleton. You cannot do that.
Jones really starting to settle in the fourth. And another good pitch by Jones. And that'll do it for our fourth. As we'll head to the fifth, Benton leads 1-0.
Can't get mad at the bat, kid.
All right. So as we get here, we are set for the fifth inning as Saris will come back out and work for Maumelle. Leading off for Benton is, I believe we're back at the top here. Oh, that ball stroked to left field. Going back, way back to the fence. And, oh, did he catch it?
He caught it.
What a catch in left field
Palzak.
by Palzak. What a play in left field as that ball was carrying deep by Ethan Perry. A big shot by Perry. And that'll be out number 1 of the fifth.
Thank your left fielder there, pitch.
Well, what a play. That ball was smoked to left field. I tell you, maybe the wind didn't get enough of that one.
No. That ball was a rocket. Didn't get a chance to get up in the wind.
That's a good pitch.
That was a pretty curveball.
Really good pitch by Maceras. You got a number there. I believe that should be Solers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Caleb. First name basis now.
And that one low. That one will bounce in, make it 1-1. It's beautiful. Maceras, that pitch, a little outside. He won't get that call. It'll be ball 2. 2-1.
Nobody cares about Desi.
Maceras, that one's low in the dirt. 3-1.
Gonna go play for a cheater.
Desi. News of the day, in case you missed it. If you're a Razorback fan, Mike Woods is gone. In case you care. Maceras, that ball's hit deep right, going back. It might get him. That's got him all the way to the fence, off the bottom of the fence. What a hit by Solers, and he'll hold up a second with a one-out double. That ball was smoked now.
That's what your 3-hole hitter's supposed to do.
They have caught up with Maceras here in the 5th, and Benton's got a little something cooking. Solers to second. And now batting will be the DH and cleanup man, Austin Phillips. Phillips is a good-sized kid now.
Yeah.
Now Maceras to look in. He gets the call, and Maceras. First pitch is coming. Good pitch. That ball's stroked. That's going to get down. That'll be a base hit. They're going to send the runner as Pawlowczak brings it in. Throwing it in. It's going to be cut off at third. Let's see if we'll get a play. We won't. Sliding in safely is Solers, and it's 2-0 Panthers.
The way Jones is dealing, that might be all they need. He slid just to make the ump clean the plate off.
I tell you, and if you saw him slide, he got stuck in that dirt.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you, if they'd have turned and thrown that home, there might have been a play there. I think that would have been a lot closer than they thought.
Yeah, his slide was not the greatest.
No, he definitely ate some dirt on that slide.
Yep.
So 2-0 now. That was a long single for the Panthers for Phillips. Now Andrew Armstrong in. And that ball up over the head of Armstrong. That'll be ball 1, 1-0. So Maceras checks the runner, looks in. He'll take another look. Now he'll throw. Delivers it inside. Popped up. If it stays in play, Gillespie's going to get a shot at. Gillespie chasing it down right over by the dugout and couldn't come away with it.
Kristen could have had a close.
She got out of the way.
She had a close-up.
I think Coach Davis grabbed her and pushed her out of the way to help. Thanks, Coach.
She's grinning from ear to ear over
there. And so Coach Davis doing some good coaching. The third baseman really should have came in and tried to make that play. That's a really tough play for Gillespie to make.
Chasing it backwards almost.
You want Andrews to come over there and try to set up. If he would have, he probably could have made that play. Again, wind going to play a lot of tricks on the ball today. So 1-1 is our count here. 1 away in the 5th. Benton, 1 run in on the Solers double, then the Armstrong single. Good pitch by Maceras. Ball had a lot of movement.
I was like, yeah, it's a ball, and it fell out.
Ball started about the eyes of the batter and ended at the 390 sign on the bottom right-hand side of the plate from our angle. And now he'll look for the runner.
Not quick enough.
Phillips gets back.
Got them feet off that plate, though, didn't he? Or off that rubber.
So Armstrong will step back in. And 1-2 our count. Maceras checks the runner. He's dealing. Maceras pitch a little outside. That'll be ball 2. Not a bad idea there. See if you can get him a chase on the outside corner.
Benton's making a lot more contact this inning, too, though.
They definitely seem to found the
baseball.
Yeah. That's a good pitch inside. Does a great job there as Armstrong fights it off. Foul. And count holds it 2-2.
KT gonna get some exercise and go get the ball? No.
Now we're gonna start to see a pitcher get loose over here. Sayers delivers way up. Runner goes. Throw down by Gillespie and got him maybe. No, he's safe. And that was close. A good play on the bounce. It was really close.
You don't get a review, kid.
Earmuffs. We got it. No.
Slow-mo replay. Still safe.
So Phillips still second on the ball in the dirt. That brings the count full, I believe. 3-2 here to Armstrong. And now Maceres with the wind. He actually stepped off. And this wind is it is something else.
Is that a pitch runner?
That actually might be. No, that's still Phillips, I believe. 10? Or is that 11?
I think it's 11.
It looks like Pearson out there maybe. And that one hit high in the air, deep center field, going back. That's my truck. And off the wall. It does stay in play.
That's my truck.
Center fielder gets it. He's bringing this one in. And let's see. They'll hold him at third, and a triple as Pearson scores for Benton. And a huge triple by Andrew Armstrong. That ball was headed right for my truck.
I didn't even realize that. That's my truck? Matt, you better catch that. Drop the camera, catch the ball.
Yeah.
Steve, I know a good glass person, though, so it's okay.
What did we score? 1 run there?
1 run there. So, yep, 3-0.
So 3-0 now as Benton takes the lead on the big triple.
The only moon unit that's been hit today. Almost straightaway center. Trying to kill the black Denali.
Now Maceres, he'll deliver and about lost his hat again as that one's inside. Ball 1.
That's got to mess up your delivery.
It absolutely would.
At an instinct, you're trying to catch it. You're going to get a couple out of the bullpen running down here.
And that one fouled off. Maceres reached back and brought a little extra on that one.
That's where I need that sound effect board. Wow, wow, wow.
So 1-1 here, 1 away in the Benton half of the 5th. Oh, what a pitch. Oh, he didn't get that one. That one, I guess they're going to say that one stayed up.
Very top of the strike zone.
And makes
catcher should have helped him out there. You got to pull that down just a little bit. Frame it. Help him out. Come on now. There's not a lot of those there, Will.
That's a good pitch. Fouled off at the plate. 2-2 our count.
Bet that felt lovely.
Maumelle got double barrel action going in the bullpen. I cannot see who it is, but a couple of pitchers getting loose down
One
there.
of them 16.
In the left field.
Saw it going down there.
16 would be Kevin Hamilton.
On the left side would be Hamilton.
On the Maceres. And he'll step off here. Just in time for a massive wind gust. That'd have been the time to hit one.
And get one up in right field. 365 wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, what a pitch for strike 3 by Maceres. And that'll be out number 2 of the 5th. A big out.
The pitcher coming to bat here. Try to help himself out.
Matt said he thought you were going to need a new window.
Tell Matt he needs to catch that ball if he wants to continue to work camera. How's he going to get there?
I thought the same thing. That ball was hit every bit of 389 feet.
It hit the wall.
Maceres, another good pitch. A little up, though. Ball 1. I was definitely cringing a little bit.
I'd have laughed. I would have laughed. Not going to lie. I would expect you to laugh for me.
So Maceres, that ball stroked right field, going back and foul. Foul ball. And boy, Jones just about helped himself out big time on that one. Would have given the 4th run and at least a double for Jones if that ball would have stayed fair. Again, appreciate everybody who's joined us. This is our first attempt into the world of live streaming of baseball. So I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. We'll get into our rhythm probably by next season. But, hey, we appreciate everybody joining us today. So Maceres, that ball a little outside. That'll be 2-1. This has been a first inaugural year with Maumelle Sports Network, though. We appreciate all the support. Maceres, good pitch as he throws a high fastball to make it 2-2. 2-2 count here as Maceres trying to get out of this one as Benton has plated 2 here in the 5th. Hitting the ball hard in the 5th. Maceres, that's a good curveball to sit down Jones, and that'll finally do it for the top half of the 5th. So after 4.5, Benton leads 3-0. All right, so we are back. And we're ready for the bottom half of the 5th as Maumelle needs to get something going here. Getting low on outs and low on runs here as it's 3-0. Benton leads. So Jones back on the bump as he'll bring this one. And right, he starts right out where he's been the whole day. Strike 1, right down the middle. As Kinley steps into the plate for Maumelle. It'll be Kinley, Timmons, and Andrews. Rochelle will bat if anybody reaches. Jones pitches in. Strike 2.
I'm kind of wanting this guy's leather hat sitting right in front of us. I'd wear it well.
Jones
maybe
got the call working quickly here in the 5th. And Jones, strike 3, as that'll be out number 1 of our 5th.
Not going to help yourself swinging at one in the other batter's box.
So this will turn things over back to the top of the order for Alan Timmons.
I want a KT appearance.
I bet we see him before the night's over.
I see him right now.
I bet we see him on the field before the night's over.
Oh, okay. He's not that hard to pick out. At 6'7", playing baseball.
He's not at all. Wait and see if he gets to get behind center any this year on the football field for Coach Horton's Hornets football team.
Bad. The 25-yard throws.
I'll take him as a wide receiver for sure, too, though. That one outside, good pitch. Strike 1 here as Maumelle still cannot seem to figure out Jake Jones.
Jake Jones is solid. That's for sure.
Yeah, they had the line drive in the 1st. And that one, good pitch. A little up. 2-1 here to Timmons, the leadoff man. Timmons has struggled. He's 0 for 2. I don't think he's been close.
Well, he had that one that was hit to the shortstop.
That's right.
That was gobbled up. But
oh, that's a good pitch. Oh, that ball's up, I guess.
If he was 3 inches taller, that was going to be a strike. It just has a small strike zone, man.
So 3-1 here as Timmons works the count.
Get it right here. Come on, hit the ball.
And that ball,
good
that's
shot.
loop. That should get down for a base hit, and it will as Timmons drops one into left, and then we'll get one on with one out here for the Hornets.
See what the freshman can do here.
So freshman Tag Andrews steps in.
Hopefully you won't have to see the runner tag up to get a second here.
Take something down the line. Center field would be a place to go as the center fielder's playing way in with the wind the way it is right now.
The right fielder's definitely cheated towards the line.
That's a
over
strike
here.
right down the middle.
There's a huge gap between right and center.
And that one, good pitch. Gets out of the strike zone.
Cannot believe that kid's a freshman in high school. I wonder if we see him pitch in the second game.
I don't know. And stepping out of there, that one's on the outside corner for strike 2. And Andrews, again, these Hornets are having a tough time catching up to the fastball by Jake Jones.
He's stepping towards the third base line.
Yes,
I'm not watching his feet.
Most of them have been, it seems.
Fear.
That one's way outside.
Every time.
So 2-2's our count now. 1 away in the 5th.
You're not stepping to the ball. You're not going to drive it, that's for sure. You might get a bat on it, but it's not going to be much.
Oh, good pitch. What a pitch as he had Andrews buckling. That ball right back over the plate. A good pitch by Jones, and that's yet another strikeout for Jake Jones.
I lost count.
2 away now for Maumelle here as Brennan Rochelle will step to the plate and try to keep things going here in the bottom half of the 5th. And, boy, he just defensively lays that one down. It's a fair ball. Throw it down to first, and that'll do it. So just like that, Benton shuts down the Maumelle offense in the 5th, and we'll head to the 6th. Benton leads 3-0. All right, so we are set for the 6th inning of play as Maceres has his day is done. Into the game now is number 16, Kevin Hamilton.
Small kid.
Hornets. Yeah.
Small kid standing on the mound.
Nothing small about Hamilton out there, the junior for Maumelle. So leading off will be number 5, Brooks Lane, and Jack Woolbright, and back to the top of the order with Aiden Garrett. And good pitch to start things off for Hamilton.
He's a very stoutly built young man for a baseball pitcher for sure.
Now Hamilton, he's set.
A little bit.
And that went way inside and did it hit him? Out of the way. He did get out of the way. It didn't hit him.
Had he not split his hands, he would have got him. That was close.
Hamilton works exclusively here out of the stretch. That one right down the middle, going to get foul.
Good gimme here.
So Hamilton now got him where he wants him. 1-2 count here. Nobody out as we're just getting started in the top half of the 6th. Benton leads 3-0. It's Hamilton. He'll bring this one. Good pitch. Yes, sir. Have a seat. What a pitch by Hamilton. As he sits down Brooks Lane, and next up will be Jack Woolbright.
He froze him. There was no doubt about that one. Take your seat, son.
That's a tough pitch to hit if you're a right-handed hitter.
You're not ready for it. Like I said, left-handed in your wheelhouse, but I mean, it looks like it's coming at your head and then it falls out to your feet.
And that fastball got some cut back inside as well.
Yeah. Wilbright did a good job of getting on that one. He was way ahead of it, though. First pitch swinging.
New pitcher. Sometimes you want to let them work it a little bit, but they're ready. That was a tough one to hit, though. Hamilton. That one's low.
He hadn't wound up at all. He's straight out of the stretch.
Yeah.
That's different.
And that one, that's going to be fouled off just outside the bag. Give the bullpen a little work down there in left field.
If he's just a half a step back in the box, he's driving that one.
Hamilton doing a good job working the inside part of the plate here, though.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see with 1-2 if he doesn't try to throw that nasty Uncle Charlie and
put the funny one out there.
Sit Wilbright down. And he did try, but he held on to it a little long, way outside, and that'll make it 2-2.
Catcher did a good job of getting that one, although there's nobody on base still.
Hey, you play it like there is every time.
I'd have took that one to the legs.
And good pitch. Another great pitch in the dirt. Gillespie will have to complete it, throw it down to first, and that'll be out number 2. Hamilton comes out, gets back-to-back strikeouts to start off the 6th.
Top of the lineup.
So now the Little Rock commit, Aiden Garrett, will step in for the Panthers. And that pitch, what a pitch, as it did not back its way back across the plate, but it sure looked good. Hamilton's got a nice array of pitches here. So Hamilton working quickly. That one bounces in there. That'll be ball 2. Garrett, another one of these homegrown Arkansas kids with a lot of talent, headed to play ball here in the state of Arkansas at the next level. That's going to be ball 3. So just like that, Hamilton gets into a little trouble here as we get back to the top of the order. 3-0. And we'll see if they got Garrett green light with 2 outs. That pitch, outside corner. They're going to get that call. Strike 1. 3-1 now to Garrett. If I'm Hamilton, come after him. And he does. That ball hit deep center field, going back. And now Stepp coming in with it and making the play is going to be the center fielder.
24. Dalton something.
That's good Dylan Wilson. Thank you.
Dylan,
I couldn't see that. I was trying to find the number there. So Dylan Wilson makes the catch, and that'll do it for Benton's half of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Benton leads 3-0. All right, we're ready and back for the bottom half of the 6th. as Benton has made a pitching change as well. Ethan Perry now into the game to pitch for Benton here as we're into the bottom of the sixth. We're running out of outs. As Gillespie will lead things off. It will be Gillespie, Maceris, Wilson. Well, I'm assuming Maceris. It may be Hamilton. So Gillespie will lead things off. And Maumelle needs something to get started here early. So Gillespie, first pitch right down the middle, strike one. So got to look at the new pitcher. Now it's time to take the bat off your shoulder and do some work. Gillespie. Pitch coming. And that's up and high, 1-1. And delivery outside. That's going to be ball two. 2 balls and a strike here as Gillespie trying to get things started as a leadoff man here in the sixth. Perry looks in, delivers up and in. That's going to be ball 3. Leadoff walk would be real nice if you're the Hornets.
Absolutely.
Every time that fence moves, it messes with my eyes.
Me too.
And now that one
Gimme.
popped out of play. And count will go full. I tell you, with this wind, you don't want to give up on any of those either. That wind might just push the ball back into play. That was a discussion between him and between Cobb and the umpire.
You could see his grin from ear to ear when he was walking back to the plate.
And Perry outside in the dirt. And the leadoff walk for Gillespie. And now Maceris will bat.
Surprising.
And
pinch runner for the catcher.
Pinch runner here is
8, maybe?
that should be 4? No, 9.
9. Ted Williams. He's already
9 is Paxton Compton.
It's Ted Williams. It's always been Ted Williams. But today he's Paxton Compton.
So now Maceris steps in. Perry working out of the stretch. He looks. The pitch. And right down the middle for strike one. Perry about ate dirt after throwing the pitch, though.
Yeah.
Very, very elongated delivery for Perry out of the stretch. Perry checking the runner. Gets the sign, and he'll check. And back is Compton.
It's a very smooth play by the first baseman there.
We'll see if Maumelle wants to get aggressive here with the pinch runner and send Compton. He's got a good lead. Perry, he'll throw, looking to bunt now. That ball's in the dirt, and Compton will get ahead to second.
Freebie.
As Cobb chases it down, he'll pick it up near the dugout, throw it back in. And now Maumelle got a little something working. Runner at second with nobody out.
I think the bunt almost confused the catcher there.
I think it did. It also was also in the dirt.
Trying to get ready, and then it just wasn't there either way.
1-1. Okay, I couldn't tell if he got the bat back. So 1-1 the count here as now Compton will get his lead from second. Shortstop sneaking in behind him. He'll step back and still trying to bunt. Takes it away as the pitch is high, and it's 2-1.
First baseman charging on that one, too. Hard to bunt it third from there. You can.
That's what you got to do. You got to deaden. It's a good bunt right up to the pitcher. That'll get the job done. Moves the runner across, and Maceris does a good job to get Compton to third. So 1 away now.
Boy, wind is kicking.
Yeah, 1 away as Wilson will step to the plate here. And
it was snowing in Missouri earlier, so
it snowed in northwest Arkansas earlier.
I know it snowed up there. I knew they canceled the baseball
game.
Look
at the wind, boy. That went up, chasing the high strike. High fastball. There is Wilson.
Giving that away, sir. So hard to lay off of, though.
It is. It looks so good at eye level.
I'm going to hit it. You're not Vlad Guerrero.
Perry, that might get down. That's going to be trouble. That ball is caught. That'll allow the runner to tag as Compton will tag, and that'll make it 3-1.
On the board.
Benton.
Baby steps. Don't borrow the bat. I need to use that.
So now base is empty here as Coming to the plate is Brennan Pritchett for Maumelle. 2 away, 3-1 now. Your score is Maumelle finally gets a run across.
Pritchett looks like a man who could make it a
he
one-run
strokes that
game.
to center, going back to the center field. Mike got him, and what a catch by the center fielder. As it looked like it had him. Makes a great play, and that'll do it. So that'll do it for our 6th. After 6 innings of play, Benton leads 3-1.
A very well hit ball there.
All right, so we're ready for the final inning of play here in the first game of our doubleheader. Top of the 7th, Ethan Perry gave up
pitcher on pitcher.
First run of the game for Maumelle as he'll step in and try to get it back. Hamilton still on the mound for Maumelle. First pitch, hat goes flying, ball 1.
I got bombed with the baseball on the way back.
You're right, Andy. Though that's gotta throw you off every time you throw, because it's instinct. You want to catch it when it's flying off your head. Hamilton's second throw.
I'm gonna tell you, if I was on the mound and threw that ball and that hat came off, I'm hitting the top of the backstop or I'm throwing it at a fan over beside the dugout. There's no way I could even get a ball across thinking about that. Like I said, they're calling me for a balk. That's all there is to it. Take it back.
Grabbing a few extra baseballs here as our umpire, and now we're ready. Rolling with a 2-man crew today. It's kind of surprising.
It's hard to do.
It's hard to find officials.
That's for
Hamilton's pitch is outside. That is a tough thing, remember.
I have umpired a softball game or 3.
I'll tell you mine.
There.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, what a pitch by Hamilton. Was that a knuckleball? That was a funky pitch. I don't know.
What it was, but it had a weird spin to it.
It comes out of his hand so funny.
It wasn't a knuckleball if it's spinning.
He's almost shot putting the ball in there when you watch him throw it. That one's right down the middle. Popped up. Tough play here. His center was playing deep. Now coming in. That ball might find a gap. Oh, and he catch it. Oh, and a big collision.
Nobody there. Who are you throwing it to? Okay.
I thought he caught it, and I think maybe the collision may have cost him the catch. Hurry up, shut that. All right.
Speed is not taken by either one of them.
So Benton, as Perry reaches on the play, and again the wind playing all kinds of tricks in this one is. And, we were talking about Benton a minute ago playing so shallow. Maumelle is playing extremely deep in this one, maybe to deal with the wind. But
sound effects are back.
The wind, they're playing deep there, cost him as a center fielder. Couldn't get to that
one. Well, you see how the ball got tattooed the last couple times.
Yeah. That's a tough hop there. Just a tough hop. Gets into center. Perry's going to race for third. He'll be there easily. And now runners at the corner for Benton. So now in the bat here will be number 10, Austin Phillips for Benton.
The big designated hitter.
And now they're going to talk about this one because you got to believe at a 3-1 lead, Benton is going to want to.
And what a pitch runner on third, too.
Yeah, they're going to pinch run for Perry.
Jake Green.
Now they can pinch run one time, so it's still play.
It's a little different.
Yep. So we'll see what Maumelle has in store here. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And now they will call out something here. Let's see what Gillespie's got in mind.
Suicide squeeze.
No. Well, you got to believe that Benton's going to try to do something. They don't send the runner. No delayed steal. First pitch is low, 1-0. We'll see if Benton got something in store for the second pitch here to try to squeeze this third or fourth run across. A little insurance for the Panthers. Now Hamilton, they try the fake to third, throw to first play. Didn't fool anybody. And again, Maumelle thinking the same thing, that Benton's going to have a little something on here.
I say you just deal it to home. Let the man have a second right now.
And they'll do the same thing. And again, it's not there.
Be careful stepping off that rubber. He's got to make sure he makes a fully committed move.
Now Hamilton will look in, and we'll see if we get a pitch this time. Now Hamilton will throw that one. Strike. Outside corner, strike one. So 1-1 now. Let's see what Hamilton does. Now Hamilton will bring it home. That pitch is lined straight back at us. That'll be strike two.
Didn't even flinch. Watched it.
Once you put your mind to it, you know that ball's not coming through that fence or that glass or that wall. I think we can feel pretty comfortable.
I'd get tickled watching people.
Oh, what a pitch. But that ball gets away. Hamilton's got to come cover the plate, and they're going to score the run anyway here and get the runner to second.
Should have tackled him. Wrong sport. It looked like he was going to for a second.
So Green scores, the pinch runner for Perry. Green scores, and that'll make it 4-1 Panthers here in the top of the seventh. 2-2 count. Now the runner moved to second as well. And that ball is ripped to right field. Now took a step in. He'll make a step back, makes the play over in right field. That was Chase Tucker. Made that catch. Out number one of the seventh. Solers still standing out there at second. Now batting is Andrew Armstrong, a right fielder for Benton. So Hamilton out of the stretch. Checks the runner. Pitch comes. That ball's hit and through the gap between third and short. That's going to score another run. They'll get this one in quickly. Throws this one all the way to the plate. Not a good idea to make that throw. And that'll allow the runner, Armstrong, to advance to second. And that makes it 5-1 Panthers.
Oh, Blue getting his brush a little dirty there.
So Buchanan, left fielder, he'll step in now from the left side with Hamilton on the mound here. Armstrong at second. Hamilton to deliver. There's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. Still just one away here in the top of the seventh. And we'll see how long they stick with Hamilton. Nobody in the pen for Maumelle right now. Looks like this is Hamilton's one to finish.
First inning out, he did real well.
And that pitch dives inside for ball one, 1-1.
Now the wind's blowing in from left.
Hamilton, yeah, that wind's going to be shifting on us all night long, too.
Look at the ump's pants standing there behind
Hamilton, that ball's roped between the gap between first and second. This should score another run. It
Booted.
Kicks off the foot of the right fielder.
Booted.
I believe that's Maceras out there and right now. He chases this one down.
That's
now
trouble.
Trucking for third here and in with the triple, really double in the air, is going to be Carson Buchanan, and it's 6-1.
That's a single. That should have been picked up by the fielder and been done with right there.
So 6-1 now Panthers as they have put three across here in the seventh.
Part of the reason they tell you get your body in front of the ball.
That's a tough break there in right field. So Hamilton inside, good pitch. And batting, is that 1 or 7? That's a 1. That is Dawson Turner into the game for Benton. And Turner, if there was still a line there, I think he'd be well over it in that box. He is all up on the plate. He likes to That ball outside, strike two.
Back in.
Outside corner. Good pitch there by Hamilton. Turner all on the plate. I think he got closer. And good pitch. That's tip foul. And that's not a bad pitch in that situation. If Turner's going to lay over the plate, start that little slider inside, and Turner did a good job just to get a piece of it.
We're throwing the hook right here, Steve. You called it the Uncle Charlie.
So Hamilton.
Here it comes.
And a good pitch. This one's going to be grounded to short. They won't score the run, and now they'll eat it as Timmons did nothing with it, and the runner was never going. I'm kind of surprised they didn't try to throw him out at first.
Okay.
But Turner is on base.
He just want to set up for double play.
And still one out, and now we do have some activity in the bullpen. Now Gillespie will call out a defensive alignment here with runners at first and third again with just one out. At bat is Brooks Lane for Benton. Big inning so far for Benton, looking to make it bigger. Now they'll try the fake to third, throw to first, and nobody biting on it.
I imagine you bite on that one at this point in the game. Benton coaches are going to make you run.
Yeah. Hamilton delivers this one. Slow roller to third. That's fair. You're going to have to go to first. It's your only play. Across the diamond. Got him out. That'll be out number two. So good play by Tag Andrews over at third to get the second out of the inning. Jack Woolbright will step into the box for Benton here, leading 6-1, 2 outs in the top of the seventh.
I'm the only one that noticed that the ump cleans the plate off, and then as he cleans the plate off, he swipes his foot across it and covers it right back up in dirt every time.
Lift them New Balance up.
Pick your feet up, man.
Woolbright. And he's also way up there, way crowding that plate.
I want to take his brush and make a box again.
Hamilton looking. He'll throw right down the middle. And again, a play for Andrews and gets right between his legs.
No.
That'll score a run, one run for Benton.
5-hole.
And a tough one there as that one gets through and makes it 7-1 Panthers.
Playing the hop, and it never hopped.
That's one of those times you want your freshman to stay down on it, and he didn't. And just like that, it's 7-1, and I think Coach Davis is going to make a change here for Maumelle.
There's a hawk. Take the baseball.
And I believe he will here as he's having a conversation with Benton's coach. I'm not sure what that conversation's about.
I think he might say, Coach, it's 7-1.
But they will make the pitching change here as Hamilton will hand the ball off.
Pressure?
And coming in to pitch, I believe, is number 10?
10.
So 10 is Carter Cooper.
That guy right there.
So Cooper, we'll see what he's got as Cooper's going to come in and try to get the last out of the seventh. Oh, some velocity out of Cooper. That's a little different than what we just saw out of Hamilton.
The hitch in his delivery. Yeah.
There is some velocity there for Cooper.
He is bringing it.
Cooper, a senior, pitching in one of his last games of his high school career here. So we'll see if Cooper can come in and get the last out and keep this a 6-run game.
How many games do they have left?
I believe we've got at Bentonville coming up. I was looking at schedule.
Bentonville?
We got Bentonville coming up, and
I'm
then
not going to that game.
Nope. Next week we'll be right back here against BB for a doubleheader on Tuesday.
On to Tuesday.
And just some housekeeping notes. We're going to try our best to have a live stream soccer game. Now, I say that. I make no guarantees of commentary for that ball game. As I can talk all day long about about baseball, basketball, and football, but putting me up there to try to commentate soccer is going to get real bad.
You got forwards, you got midfielders, you got defensemen.
Okay, you can have it. It's all yours. 5 o'clock next Tuesday night.
Deal.
Yeah, we can send him and Matt over there.
Pay attention.
No, I'm saying we send him and Matt over there.
Look, one of y'all got to look at him when he come over here. Mainly you at the window.
What did he want?
I don't know. He said there's 2 outs.
I got 2 outs on the board.
Yes. You're fired, Will. You're fired.
Wait. And batting now is Aiden Garrett. First pitch strike.
Older ones should not be more difficult.
Cooper. Cooper's second pitch. And that ball hit deep left. And did that fall fair? It is a fair ball. That'll score one. As scoring on the play was Turner.
There wasn't much you could do with that.
No, I didn't think that was
died.
I didn't think that was going to fall in fair. But Garrett does a good job to get that one down the left field line. It's 8-1 Panthers. So 2 away now. Cooper looks to pitch. He'll look back at the runner. Long time to deliver this one. That pitch is low. Ball one. So Cooper peering in and looking to deliver the second pitch here, and he'll step off. And now maybe confused about the signs here as Gillespie and Cooper will go have a conversation.
Didn't know that.
All right, so we'll see if we got the signs under control here as Cooper peers into Gillespie.
You give me the 2, I'm throwing the 3. Come on now.
And Cooper delivers. Pitch in. That ball smoked left field. That's going to get down. That's going to score another run for the Panthers. Trying to get it in quickly. They will into third. And he's got a chance. He just turns and looks. Oh, boy. If they turn and look there, you got an out there.
You got to have communication.
Tag Andrews. I think if you're Gillespie's got to be yelling. That's a tough one there. Andrews has got to see that. So another run scores. That's going to make it 9-1 Panthers.
Out by a mile, out of the inning.
That's
plain
a tough
and simple. Turn and fire to the catcher.
Gillespie, though, in that situation, has got to be yelling. He's got to let them know, hey, we got to play 4-4-4. Somebody got to take control.
In that dugout somewhere on the field, you got to tell him, go home. He's had plenty of time.
Tough one there.
Out of the inning. Done with.
That pitch right down the middle, hit right back up off the glove of Cooper. Nice play and a nice touch there by Timmons at short, and that'll finally get him out of the inning. But before that happens, 6 runs for the Panthers in the 7th, and we'll head to the bottom half of the 7th. 3 outs to go. Benton leads 9-1. All right, folks, welcome back as we get ready for the final inning here of Game 1 between Maumelle and Benton. Now batting Maumelle will be Nick White. So giving a few guys a shot here as White steps in. Perry still on the mound for the Panthers. First pitch up and away for ball 1. So White Perry, that pitch outside from Perry, 2-0. See if Maumelle can get a little momentum going here to finish this one. Carry us over into game 2. Perry delivers. And outside, ooh, got a gift there, 2-1, as our umpire may be feeling a little chilly too. Now Perry to deliver. Here comes the pitch, right down the middle, but low. It might have been a little outside too for ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Maumelle trails 9-1 to the Panthers. Perry, pitch right down the middle. White swings right through it for strike 2. So full count now here for White. As Nick White, the true freshman. Perry, the pitch outside, strike 3. White will have a seat, and that'll be out number 1 of our 7th. And now batting, as I cannot see the number. Is that Maceris? Or is that a 9? I think that's a 9.
Ted Williams.
If it is, that's Compton.
Actually, Compton.
And Compton picks that one up deep to left, shallow left field. A couple steps back in the wind, no problems there. And that one
I think he had
played
that one tracked.
out number 2. 2 away here in the bottom of our 7th is
We're down to the final out.
Maumelle down to their last out. And now coming to the plate, and we'll see if we can get a number here.
You'll get one.
11. That is Jamison Burton. Let's try over here. Yep, Jamison Burton.
I know his daddy.
Another freshman. It's now Burton. Oh, ball way inside. Ball 1.
I did not realize he was that old already. Now I feel real old. It's great.
Now Burton. Pitch from Perry. That one's inside. Ball 2.
His dad's about our age. He was a ball player too, though. I think he played college ball, if I'm not mistaken.
Pitch from Perry. And that one's outside. Going to be ball 3. Perry maybe filling that final out here. Tough time finding the zone here in this last batter. Maumelle trying to extend the game. 3-0. Perry's pitch is up and away. That'll be ball 4. So that'll get a runner on here, and we'll see what Coach Davis, he's going to send another pinch hitter to the plate here, I believe. And make a Timmons will come in to run. And into bat it will be Tag Andrews, so it will not be a pinch hitter as Andrews, he'll hit here. Timmons at first as he pinch runs. Andrews, he's had a tough day at the plate today. He'll look to get off of that, maybe some momentum for game 2. And ball up and away for ball 1. About an 8-run, 2-out rally.
Let's see it. Walk it off.
Yeah, I think we would not make it out of here in our 4.5-hour time frame.
Had to score real fast.
Yeah. And now trying to pick off Timmons, and that was a little closer than it maybe should have been as Timmons gets back.
Burton.
Well, they switched it. Timmons is running for him. Burton's
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't even see the switch.
So Andrews awaiting the Perry pitch. That one right down the middle for strike 1. So 1-1 our count. As Andrews steps in, Perry, he'll get the sign and check the runner. Now Perry ready to throw. The pitch. Outside for ball 2, 2-1. So Perry gets the sign from Cobb. Pitch right down the middle. That ball coming right at us.
See?
And somehow that got Will to jump, and he wasn't nowhere near him.
I told you, people still flinch. Baseball coming in. Ooh, no.
The ball was coming from my gut.
His eyes were as big as his glasses are.
So 2-2 the count here. It's Perry. Last strike for the Hornets.
Wouldn't hurt you there.
And low for ball 3.
Get one more.
Timmons will not advance. It's a good job by Cobb to keep that one in front of him.
The guy in front of us didn't even flinch, Will.
So Andrews Comes the pitch from Perry. Andrews fouls that one back to hang in there. 3-2 the count, still full count. So Perry gets the sign. Timmons gets his lead to first. He's not being held over there, so no concern there. Perry, the pitch. Andrews fouls another one off.
It's not going to hit your truck, Steve. Don't worry.
No, that one would have hit Will's car if it was still there.
I remember back in the day, you get your foul ball, you take it to the concession stand, they gave you a free Coke or popcorn.
That's right. I also remember when they stopped letting you do suicides like that. You remember the suicide drink?
Yes.
They just stopped. Timmons runs inside, ball 4 for Andrews. And, hey, we're a batter away from continuing on a little 8-run, 2-out rally here.
Hey. 23.
So now the bat will be, I do not have a 23. You got a 23 over there?
Let me look. Yes.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Womack.
Colin Womack, sophomore. So Womack steps in.
We're going yard.
And outside, ball 1.
Like Todd Peterson at LSU. I'm going to think about going yard. It's hitting a bomb. I hit bombs in high school.
Perry delivers, and good pitch right down the middle.
Behind that one.
Womack couldn't catch up to that one.
That one you want, though. Perfect.
And that one hits a third. And all he's got to do is touch the runner or third, and he will, and that'll do it. So Benton handles business in game 1 of our doubleheader, as that's going to be the final. Final here in game 1. Benton wins 9-1. And we'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes, maybe less. We'll probably just stick with you here live, but we're going to go out. Okay, so make sure you got your live notifications ready, and we will be live in about 10 or 15 minutes when we're ready for game 2. Appreciate everybody joining us. That'll do it for game 1 here from the Maumelle Diamond Center. The Benton Panthers win game 1, 9-1 over your Maumelle Hornets.